Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Tia Zamari here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about one of the newest products that I just recently added to my site. I'm so excited because I made these items myself. I put so much good loving and energy into making these. They are my SUNGAZORS. I'm currently wearing a pair. These are the Tiger's Eye style. And so I kind of just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the healing properties and all of that good stuff in today's video. First things first, let me start off by saying that all of the stones and crystals that I work with are 100% genuine, okay? I've tested them and all of that good stuff, and they are 100% genuine crystals and stones. Just some fun facts before we get into it. Crystal healing has gotten a lot more popular in today's time. I just myself got into it about 2 years ago, but it's becoming even more popular in today's time with everyone trying to manifest and all that good stuff. I'm sorry. Sorry y'all, I have my dog with me, but crystal healing has gotten very popular over the last few years. And so with that being said, a lot of, people and companies in China are trying to replicate, different kinds of crystals and stones. So for example, clear quartz or rose quartz or anything in the quartz family, it's very, very easy to replicate or duplicate. And it's one of the most popular stones because it's kind of like a beginner stone. You can kind of set your intentions and use it for anything. And so a lot of times these companies, they'll make anything in the quartz family out of glass or plastic. And so one way that you can tell that your quartz is fake is if it has bubbles in it. These stones and these crystals are made from the earth. There's not going to be anything, there's going to be informalities. They're not going to be perfect. If they're perfect, that is another sign that it's probably fake, but they're not going to be perfect, you guys. But they shouldn't have any kind of bubbles in it. That's a sign of it being plastic or glass. Also, glass shatters. We all know that glass shatters. So if you want to, if you have some money to play with, you can always drop your crystal and see what will happen. If it shatters, then it's glass. If it just chips off, then it's real. It's a real crystal, okay? A lot of times stones are dyed. And so this can be something that matters or doesn't really matter. A lot of stones are dyed. And sometimes it could just be for fashion use or to be just more appealing. We are attracted to colors, you guys. We all know that. And so sometimes a company or a vendor or a factory, whatever, they will, take a stone like Tiger's Eye or something like that, and they will actually dye it the same colors or whatever the case may be to make it more appealing to the eye. Now, me personally, I don't see anything wrong with that. That's not the case with my SUNGAZORS, but I don't see anything wrong with that because at the end of the day, you are still working with the stone that you intended to work with. It becomes a problem in certain cases when it's a completely different stone and it's dyed to imitate a different stone. That can be a problem because you may have had intentions on working with a stone for specific uses, and the whole time you're thinking that you're working with this stone when really you're working with this stone because they dyed it to look like whatever. So let's talk about my SUNGAZORS. So I have several different styles, you guys. First of all, no two pair are alike. I hand make these myself. Like I said, I put so much good loving and energy into making them, and so I'm proud of how all of them look. I work with rose quartz, Amazonite, and Tiger's Eye. Tiger's Eye is absolutely my favorite, okay? It's not my favorite stone, but it's my favorite out of these three because I just love earthy toned colors and things of that nature. And Tiger's Eye has a lot of nudes and browns and tans and almost kind of like a mustardy gold kind of look to it, and so I absolutely love them. I tend to put a lot of my Tiger's Eye stones on brown shades or tortoise frames. I have a few here, let me show ya. So this is a current pair, you guys. This is another pair. I recently took a picture with these. They are on the Instagram at Misfit Boulevard. Make sure you are following me there. This pair actually has Tiger's Eye and Amazonite on it. I'm not sure if you guys can see them, but I'll add like a video in the corner just in case as well. and they are all different prices, you guys, so make sure you run over to the site and check them out for your girl. So let's talk a little bit about Tiger's Eye. Tiger's Eye is a stone of protection, they say, but I like to look at it as a mental clarity stone. It does provide mental clarity. It unclogs your mind. It dispels fear and anxiety. It can allow you to speak your mind without adding in any extra unneeded emotions, and I feel like that's very important, especially for me, because I am someone who has, you know, a lot of pride, and I've been battling my pride for a few years. I'm just now getting to the point where it's like, it's okay, it's all good, like, it's okay. But in the future, I'm sorry, in the past, I have had issues where sometimes I can sit down and I can you know, want to talk with someone about something to clear some things up, and sometimes some people, they just will say things that you wasn't expecting, or you didn't want them to say, or things that can carry the conversation another way, and that can allow you to, you know, act with your emotions and start speaking with your emotions, and take the conversation somewhere that it didn't need to go. And that's where I said that I have a problem with, like, I used to have a lot of pride issues. You know, if I sat down to apologize to someone, first of all, I didn't like to apologize to anyone. So for me to apologize was already a big step. Now if I went to apologize to you and you said something smart or anything that made me feel less than, you know, the conversation immediately turned around, and it's like, once the conversation is over, it's a new argument, and it's just a bunch of extraness that doesn't need to be, you know, whatever. So Tiger's Eye has helped me in the past. I actually had incidents in the past where I had to pull people aside, and I brought my Tiger's Eye along with me, and we were able to work through the conversation. And when I say, like, you know, all of the crystals that I work with, I've had some kind of, you know, story behind, and that's why, you know, I genuinely want to work with this crystal. And so when I say I had to sit people aside and have a conversation with them, I don't mean people that, you know, are approachable, people that you would want to have a conversation with. I mean very problematic people, and I was actually able to sit down and talk with them without using any kind of sarcasm, any kind of, you know, extra emotion that would have made the situation worse. And so I absolutely love Tiger's Eye. It clears your mind, it unclogs your mental, keeps you on the right track in that sense. So Tiger's Eye. So next up, let's talk about rose quartz. Let me go ahead and show you some of my rose quartz sun gazers. Here is one of the first pair. A lot of my rose quartz sun gazers I decided to use pink frames for, or clear, because it kind of just goes with the vibe, you know. I absolutely love this pair. I have two that are like that. These are cropped. So yeah, I absolutely love these, and I've actually decided to go ahead and start making some for kids. So these are for kids. They are heart-shaped and they are just so cute. So rose quartz is known as the crystal for universal love. It's known to open your heart up to all kinds of love, self-love, love in relationships, love with family, just love. It's known to open your heart up to all kinds of love. It's known to dispel negative energy and bring in peaceful, loving energy. I think that's why it's pink, because, you know, pink is associated with, you know, calm, girly, lovey-dovey, you know, pink and red, Valentine's, you know, I don't know. But it is known as the crystal for love. It can restore trust and harmony in your relationships and just provide like that unconditional feeling of love. So I would definitely keep this nearby if you are struggling with self-love or struggling with love in your relationship or with a specific person, or if you just want to feel good and feel the love as you're walking around. I definitely wear these. So if you're looking to wear them for just fashion purposes, expect to feel the love in the air when you are wearing these SUNGAZORS. The next style that I have is Amazonite. Amazonite is known as the soothing stone, you guys. This is actually surprisingly one of the most popular shades that are selling on my site. Everybody seems to be going after the Amazonite shades. You guys, I think it maybe just had something to do with the color. This is another pair. Sorry y'all, I'm outside, as you can see, duh. But no, so these are another style. These actually have rose quartz and Amazonite on them. I just decided to do something a little bit different, but I absolutely love this pair here. I did them on black frames. I tend to do my Amazonite on black, clear, or like some kind of frosted kind of frame. So Amazonite is actually the soothing stone, as I stated. It actually, they say that it actually helps control our nervous system, and you know our nervous system helps control our emotions. So the stone is said to soothe tense and aggravated situations and enhance love, hence why I decided to mix the rose quartz and the Amazonite together. And I also feel like all three of these kind of tie in together, the tiger's eye, the Amazonite, and the rose quartz. So they say that it has healing properties that can help with emotional issues or any kind of stressor that you may be dealing with, or any kind of trauma that you may be trying to heal from, which is also something that rose quartz can help with as well. That grief period, it can help get you through that, and it can help you to just, you know, manage your emotions. You know, if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling down, it can help to, you know, uplift you. You know, I'm not sure where everyone is at on their spiritual journey, if this means anything to you even, but I love all of these stones a great deal. Every single one of these stones have played a part in my life and in my spiritual journey. That is why I'm working with them. I do plan on working with citrine and pyrite, as those played a very big part in my life as well. But I absolutely love these crystals and stones, you guys, and I hope you guys, if you decide to purchase, you love them as much as I loved making them for you guys. Even if you're not going to wear them for their healing properties, or you're not into any of that, they are still cute, okay, to wear for just, you know, fashion, you guys. And these are something that these crystals and stones are made from the earth. You know, there's no bad juju on them, okay, if you're not even into that stuff. I do suggest that everybody sage, you know, any crystal or stone that you bring into your house before you start using them for their healing powers, you guys. So that is all that I had for today's video. I truly hope you guys enjoyed. I will leave a discount code down in the description box, and I'll pin it in the comments just for you guys only, okay? Okay, I do deals all the time. Make sure that you're following me on Instagram at Misfit Boulevard, but I'm gonna do a special one for you guys, my subbies, my virtual BFFs, my virtual friends, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see you guys in another video. Bye.